Hey guys, it's Jason here. Welcome back to the channel, and look what we've got out today. The beast, my Traxxas X-Maxx, guys, the ultimate. You haven't seen this thing in a while. I've only driven it maybe 2 or 3 times, but we are out running the Method RC Geoform. So these are their newer tires that they've come out with. I think they've been out for maybe a few weeks now. And I've also removed the big KC-RC fan just because I don't need it with the setup that I have right now. And that's kind of one of the reasons, guys, why I don't drive this truck, is because I'm just not enjoying the setup. The 800 kV with that 30-35 gearing is just not a lot of fun. But we're going to see how the Method RC Geoforms perform up here today. And this is also, guys, the first time I've driven this body. I've always just ran the Ultimate body, but I always wanted the Ultimate for all the Ultimate goodies, but I also always wanted the green body on it. So either way, let's see how we do. I was out here just, I think, yesterday with the sledge, and these tires performed great on that, and you can see they're performing great on the X-Maxx too up here. And for those that don't know, if this is the first video you've watched and you're wondering, hey, the truck's not wheeling, that's just this setup. Because any tire I've been on here, or I've had on the truck, when I'm in the dirt or anything, it doesn't wheelie. And thinking that a stock X-Maxx, well, with a half decent ESC will wheelie, it's kind of bizarre. But the truck is, guys, handling awesome with these tires. All right. Yeah, it drives so nice, guys, with these tires. We're gonna go in now. We're gonna try a couple of small jumps. I'd like to run the truck today and not break it. I had thought about doing the Castle 1100, but I don't know, for the price of that motor, I can buy a whole Max 5 1100 kV combo. So I don't know, we'll see. And I'd like to actually get the XLX2 out of this thing too. It's big. I think I can maneuver a Max 5 better in this truck. Yeah. Running those Gen Ace Redline packs just at normal voltage though, not we're not running high voltage or anything like that. I think the next thing this truck needs, well, there's quite a bit, but I think springs. A little bit of a stiffer spring. Oh, guys, oh, that's my body stuff. For a second there, I thought it was the wheelie bar. A lot of people have asked me about this because it does look good on the trucks, but I don't often respond or even talk about it because honestly, it's not worth it. I used to buy the stuff from DDM, Dave's Discount Motors. That was awesome. This stuff just came from Amazon and it's not very good. All right, let's see what we can do here today. That was kind of a ramp shaver. Whoa, right in the tree. You know, it's crazy. I was out here not long ago with the Outcast 8S, And I thought it sounded horrible when it landed. Not the case. This thing is just horrendous. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, thought I heard a car coming. Nice. Oh, guys, these tires. Method did one terrific job. I know I've been saying in any video you've watched, I feel like a broken record, but nice. Unfortunately, they can't fix the sound of that mod 1.5 gearing, but oh, come on. Okay, we're gonna get that today. Nice. Oh, guys. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it anymore. We're just gonna wait till we get home. But I would bet that anybody that's seen me drive this truck up till now is noticing something different. As I back into a pole. Oh my God, guys, that was so much luck. I genuinely thought that my fun was coming to an end there. Okay, gotta tone it down a little bit. Tone it down a little bit. Oh, battery connector. All right, guys, I was just making sure GoPro and everything was good, and took a couple of thumbnail shots. So hopefully when you look down right now, there's still like a good maybe 5-6 minutes left of video. That means the truck, I didn't break it, or at least didn't break it off the first couple of jumps. I was thinking, oh, connector again? All right, guys, I don't know what's going on there. That time the connectors were not out. I unplugged them, turned the switch off a couple times, off on, came back. So I don't know what's going on with the XLX2. It's so finicky. So I may stay away from the big jumps. We got a couple in, which was fun, but yeah, I don't know what's up with it. Which is fine, because I did want to guys drive this around more, doing just not the same thing over and over again. Thank you. You know, guys, I should say as well, to be fair, yes, we're running those new Geoforms, which are absolutely awesome. But we're also rocking, guys, the Radiolink RC8X with, I can't remember exactly which receiver it is. I think it's the 7-channel one, but built-in gyro. That system works so friggin' well. And if you're not familiar with Radiolink or the way their system works, the way their gyro works, guys, there's no throttle or brake. It's just the steering. And what's nice about that is when you're jumping, you're doing stuff, you can still have the stability control and have your truck launch like that, but you don't get any brake or any throttle kind of input at all. And I know some systems have that, and that's just awful. Because you go to jump and then the brake kicks in and goes wonky. I think my X-Maxx, my first X-Maxx 8S, when I was actually running it stock, did that, and I thought the truck was broken. That's many, many, many years ago. Now, I will say this, obviously, guys, the rims don't look like my Vidivon lightweight green ones, but they still look good. But these tires, guys, are just perfect. That's the word. What I'm gonna do though, guys, I'm gonna bring it in and I'm just gonna give the wheel nuts a bit of a snug. I just want to make sure that, well, you guys know, I don't want to lose one. Right, they were fine. I've got the Vidivon wheel nuts on there. So they're the ones that have kind of that little bit of a flare in, so they fit every 5th scale wheel besides the Traxxas. I always kind of recommend getting those. I've had those since on X-Maxxes forever, because they just allow you to use almost every wheel and tire out there. And you can always just drill out your Traxxas ones, I think. This truck does have the, not Vidivon, it's the M2C wideners on it. I think it was 15 mil a side versus the Wide Max, which is 30 a side. So yeah, between the tires, the gyro, having that extra width, handles really well as I drive on in the street. So yeah, of course it wheelies in the grass. But yeah, guys, I don't know what is up with that XLX2. It's so finicky. It was finicky when I had it in the Low C5B. It was finicky when I had it in the Creighton 8S. And it's finicky in here too. It's a beast of an ESC when it comes to the power and all that, but I don't know. It has not been a great bashing ESC. I had my first one of the connectors just pulled right out of it. Like broke off of the solder. And yes, of course, I thought of trying to resolder it, but you know what? It was in an awkward spot, and the last thing I would want to do is have something go wrong and ruin a set of batteries, or potentially, guys, just ruin the whole truck. Nothing like showering yourself with dirt. I can feel my sandals filling up. But I forgot to bring my selfie stick. I've been kind of enjoying getting those low shots lately. And I don't even know where I'm looking at right now with the GoPro, because I'm set up for standing, so. All right, I'm gonna try a couple more jumps, even though, as long as I don't regret it. I mean, if the connectors come undone, oh well. Even though that can be bad if they're sitting, let's say, in between. Trying to bring it down as nice as I can. Let the tires and suspension take everything. Well, actually kind of let the tires take everything, and then the suspension can do its job. Bit of a ramp shaver. Was nice. Brought it down exactly where I wanted it. Boing. That wasn't good. I just heard all the dirt fall. Oh, and we did break something, guys, right there, the rod end. Well, that was kind of expected. All right, guys, we've got the truck home. It's back on the bench. It's all cleaned up. And unfortunately, yeah, that was a bit of a bad landing. Not sure why I couldn't turn my head right. I drove the X-Maxx and the MT8 today, and I was kind of reviewing some of the footage of both trucks. And for some reason, yeah, the far right, I just wasn't turning my head. Not sure what was up with that. But you know what? When you have a crash like that, unfortunately, you do break stuff. I broke the rod end right here on the turnbuckle, as well as, guys, the arm right down here. Now, if I had only broke this rod end, or sorry, if I'd only broke the arm, I probably would have kept driving it until I either lost the pin and then it'd be completely booched. But unfortunately, with breaking the rod end, we had no steering. So yeah, I will fix both at the same time. I'll order the rod end and the arm to get it all back up and running. But the truck was a lot of fun today. Definitely the most comfortable I've been with it since I've had this Ultimate and starting to kind of build it up. No idea what's up with the XLX2. It's such a finicky ESC compared to the Mama Monster X8S, which is the first ESC that I ever had paired with this 800. It was in my RTR Creighton 8S. This thing just, I don't know, it's just finicky. It doesn't want to run. It's got power, and it's always like, anytime I go to it, it's always perfect. Like the temps are nothing. There's next to no heat coming out of it, but it just seems to be really finicky. It does not like the jumping and the pounding and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know what we're going to do with that. We may change up some things there. Still not, though, happy with the gearing, even though the truck was a lot of fun today and very controllable with the Method RC Geoforms, guys. Quickly, these tires have been awesome. Between the X-Maxx, the Outcast 8S, and the 1/8 scales on my Big Rock, my Sledge, as well as the MT8, they've performed great on every truck that I put them on. So I'm really, guys, liking these. I like this new design. If you are thinking, guys, about picking up a set, make sure you use the link in the description. It does help out the channel. But yeah, Mama Monster X8S, guys, it was fun today. It had good power. It's just, this truck is not screaming the way I wanted it to. And that was kind of when I was buying the Ultimate and what I wanted to do with it, I knew that this was not going to touch my Outcast 8S in handling and jumping and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to build this truck as a crazy kind of out of control speed truck, you know, off-road speed truck, where it's just got gobs of power and it just rips. And I thought that between the XLX2 and the 800 kV, that would be a great combo for this truck. I just think a lot of it has to do with my gearing, and I've mentioned that, guys, in every video of this truck. This is the tallest, or at least the tallest that I could find in a mod 1.5, and it's not adequate because I run this truck and it doesn't matter what temperature I've ran it in. If I've made it through a whole battery pack, this motor never has heat. It's never hard. It's barely working. And the same goes for the XLX2. Anytime I touch the ESC, feel around the case, there's next to no heat either. So there's definitely a lot left in this combo. I just need to work with the gearing. So I might even, guys, just pull the mod 1.5 out and just go back to mod 1 gearing. I've never had any issues with mod 1 gearing in a 5th scale or a 6th scale. So yeah. But either way though, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Definitely going to get this truck fixed and get it back out again because, like I've already mentioned, I was having fun with the truck today. I think a lot of it, guys, does come down to the Geoforms. They just, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but they're just a great balance between traction, but yet still having, you know, a little bit of loosey-goosey going on, but then great air control and everything like that. Landings are nice. You've got a pretty good amount of tire going on here. When you do land, that you've got a nice cushion. You're not, you know, it's not too low profile where it's super hard banging or anything like that. So yeah, guys, again, just happy running the truck today. It looked good out there. Loving the green and blue, loving the green body I had on today. So that's it, that's all. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up, please subscribe, and yep, have a great day.